Okay, I want to know what are your guys' favorite deshedding tools because I can tell you it's the season for desheds, and I want to give you guys some tips and tricks to let your tools and your products do the work for you. A lot of people think of deshedding, dematting, compact a coat, and they won't do it. They're just gonna shave it right down. I am a little more lenient on that, and I'm gonna let my products and my tools do the work for me. So first off, I do believe in a deshed shampoo. I know a lot of people will say just getting them clean is all you got to do. I just think there's a little bit more slip in a deshed shampoo and conditioner. A lot of times I'll do a closed open closed method, so I will condition first, let that sit for like 10 minutes. Now I put that diluted conditioner directly onto a dry coat, okay? So directly onto dry coat, work that through, let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then I come in and I'll do my first rinse. Then I'll do two shampoos, usually one with just like a basic clarifying dirty dog shampoo, something like that. And then I'll go back in with my deshed shampoo. I personally really like iGroom. That's my favorite deshedding product. I haven't noticed any changes since the company changed hands, whatever. I think it still works really great. So my favorite is iGroom. And then I will go in with the iGroom shampoo. I will usually work that through the coat for at least a few minutes, but if you can let it set for a good, 10 minutes, that's what I like to do. And then I rinse very, very thoroughly. That's a big key, is you got to rinse very thoroughly. And then I go back in with my deshed conditioner. And a lot of times I will brush that conditioner through. I know a lot of people will say, be careful brushing on wet coat because you can break coat easier that way, and you don't notice it because the hair is a little bit weaker when it's wet. However, the conditioning products coat that hair shaft and do offer a little bit of protection to breakage. So just use a gentle hand if you're brushing in the tub. But I like to do it. I brush through with conditioner in, and I usually am able to loosen up a lot of coat and a lot of dead skin cells that I can then rinse off in my final rinse. So let that conditioner sit for 10 minutes, rinse very thoroughly, and then go in with your deshedding products. A lot of times on my big hairies with the longer coats, I will start with my Artero Beast deshedding brush. I love this thing. This is my favorite brush. Especially doodles, poodles, and like Pyrenees, St. Bernards, those kinds of things. This is my go-to. You do have to be careful. You can overbrush, of course, so just, be careful. Pay attention to the skin. That's a big part of why I like to brush while I'm blow drying, because you can see down to the skin. Next favorites are going to be my combs. I've got my big gold Artero comb. This sucker is sturdy. These pins are strong. They don't break. Make this even better, throw a hand saver on there from All for Groomers. All for Groomers hand saver really helps with those desheds. And then once you work through and you get all the big stuff out, go back in through with a fine tooth comb. I usually save this for my last step. But a nice fine tooth finishing comb is going to get a lot of coat out, doing very little damage. And then the piece de la resistance. This guy is the Andes fine tooth deshedding rake. I friggin' love this thing. This will card out all kinds of dead undercoat. I will go to this before something, like a Furminator any day. Please throw your Furminators in the garbage and get yourself, you know what I forgot to get that I also use a lot for desheds? It's just a good carding knife. Throw your Furminator in the garbage and get a carding knife, okay? Make sure they're dull, but yeah, good carding knife. Andy's Fine Tooth Deshed Rake, and there you go. You are set. You are ready to deshed anything.